Coming up in today's food adventure.
This is it?
This is it.
I'm showing my parents why you should never judge a restaurant by its cover in Harbin, China.
This is a dish that's just saying eat me.
That is so good on so many levels.
But we're not just eating. Today, we're soaking up absolutely everything Harbin has to offer.
I've never seen you look like this. You never will again.
So grab snacks, get comfy, and as always, don't forget to subscribe. But seriously, I've done some digging into my channel analytics, and I've noticed that over 50% of people who regularly watch my channel haven't actually subscribed. Guys, my goal for 2025 is to hit 500k subscribers. So please, if you haven't already, if you're one of the 50%, it would mean the absolute world to me if you could hit that subscribe button. But anyway, enough from me. Well, actually, it's still gonna be me, but back to the video where you'll see more of me and my parents. Hello, and welcome to another Chinese food adventure. And I'm super excited because today I'm gonna be doing a Dongbei day trip with my parents. Yay! So I've already been here in Changchun for a few days, so I thought it's time to graduate to another province in Dongbei. We are heading to Heilongjiang, to Harbin, which is generally a place that people like to go in winter. Of course, Harbin is home of the world famous Ice and Snow Festival, where entire castles are carved from ice. It's an incredible sight to behold, which is why last winter alone, Harbin was visited by over 90 million people. And I tell you, I can believe it. I was actually in Harbin last winter, and the sheer number of people on the streets absolutely blew me away. But now that the weather's warming up, the question on my mind is, what does Harbin look like now? Unsurprisingly, it's a lot quieter, which, to be honest, works in our favor today.
We can have the food without the crowd. Guobaorou, here we come.
Dad has been absolutely itching to have his first Guobaorou in Dongbei, so let's not keep him waiting any longer. First up, we're heading to lunch.
This looks local.
I wanted to visit this place on my last trip to Harbin in winter, but when I arrived, there was a line down the street. Today, it looks like we can just walk right in. Foodies, this is your sign to visit Harbin in summer.
This is it?
This is it.
Okay.
That's the restaurant?
That's the
We
restaurant.
wanted to eat local.
This is the best kind of place. Never judge a place by its exterior.
cover.
This is the kind of place I love. Let's see. Oh, this is awesome. How cool is this place?
Okay, it's pretty local.
We've just got a few tables around this small little room and a small menu, all Dongbei local foods. Of course, I have ordered us Guobaorou.
Guobaorou is basically sweet and sour crispy pork. It's one of Dad's favorite Chinese foods he's ever tried, and to be honest, same.
Isn't that good?
Good. It's like a balance. It's like sweet and sour. I mean, that's obvious. But,
Crunchy. Super crunchy.
oh, crunch. Dongbei, here I come. Plus that Guobaorou. How did you find this place? Have you been here before or you just looked online?
I just look online. I go online, I search, for the food segment, and then I scroll until I find a place that looks like this.
An extra point if I hear any mention of a store being a family business. This is the combo that has yet to steer me wrong. Fun fact, Guobaorou is never the first dish to arrive on a table. It's quite a time-intensive dish to make, actually. So our first dish to arrive is the Songhai River, sauerkraut noodles.
你们这有辣椒油吗？
有。
谢谢。So I heard online when I was doing my research that people like to eat this with some chili sauce.
Oh, okay.
I've never had this dish before. Usually my second choice would be a disanxian, which is like eggplant, potato, and capsicum. But this is like, you've got some noodles here, you've got bits of the sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut, or pickled cabbage, is a staple in Dongbei cuisine, and there's a good reason for that. Winters in this region are long and they're freezing, and back in the day, fresh produce was very hard to come by, so families would preserve cabbage in big clay pots, creating a tangy, hearty ingredient that could last all winter long.
The noodles are fighting back.
Oh, so good.
It's delicious.
It's really tasty. Yeah, the noodles are really interesting. They're quite firm, the noodles.
Yeah, and they're quite stretchy.
It's very comforting.
That's the essence of Dongbei food. That and big portions. And cheap. I bet this is like under 30 kwai. Let's see, this dish, 24 kwai.
Wow.
That's like $4.
A lot of food for $4.
My next bit, I'm trying to try with chili. I don't know if this is something that locals do. I just saw it in one post on social media, and he said that it made the taste even more fragrant. So, I mean, while we're here, lai do lai.
It gives a little bit of a kick, but it was pretty good without too.
I think it just adds an extra kind of smokiness. I
I
like
do
it.
like a chili sauce like that, but it's not too hot. You still get the zing and the taste, but it's not blow your head off.
I mean, you can tell we've loved it. We've absolutely polished that off, and our Guobaorou has not even hit the table yet.
I'm gonna have thirds.
What a technique.
Oh, yum.
Oh my goodness, wow.
Fish head.
Oh, okay. Guys, if only you could smell through the screen. The smell on this is absolutely indescribable. It's just sourness, sweetness.
This is a dish that's just saying eat me. It's just, it looks like it's crunchy and
delicious.
And it's like calling my name.
Get in there, guys.
There we go.
Welcome to Dongbei. Oh my god, the
Oh
crunch.
my, that is so good on so many levels.
It really is.
Definitely different flavour to what I've had in Guobaorou before.
What's the flavour?
Less sweet.
That's not different between Australia and Harbin. I've had sweeter Guobaorou before.
I actually like that they've held back a bit on the sweetness.
Because I think there is a certain line when it comes to Guobaorou between being delicious. It's always delicious,
But sometimes if it's overly sweet and overly oily and not crunchy in the batter, it becomes
too much for the palate. But I feel like we'll be finishing that in under 2 minutes.
It's almost got a smoky flavour to it too.
The batter is beautiful.
The batter is so light and crunchy.
You can hear the crunch. Listen to this. I'll say it, it's one of the better Guobaorou I've ever had.
I remember I tried to make it once, I think it was your birthday.
Yeah, Mum made it for my birthday during COVID when I was just missing China.
I know how much work is involved in it, trying to make it myself at home. This is a real art. Bumping chopsticks.
Oh, children, stop fighting.
Right-handed, isn't it traditional to have your chopsticks in your left hand?
I don't think that's a tradition, Dad.
I've got to say, the noodle dish holds its own. It's not like, it's pretty good.
It also is a syrup.
It's really
I
good.
agree. But now can you see what I mean about the joys of coming to this kind of store? It's home cooked food. It tastes different to like the really big places that are pumping out customers every 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Like it tastes more special here.
It's blown me away.
From a tourist point of view, it's probably a place we would miss. We wouldn't go in if it wasn't for you taking us in. We would walk by here. We wouldn't even know there's a restaurant here. But even when you said there's a restaurant here, it was like, oh, are you sure? Or is it like... But yeah, I'd come here again in a heartbeat.
Next stop on our Harbin adventure, I've taken Mum and Dad to a bridge that goes over the Songhai River. And I was interested to come and see the Songhai River again. It's the main river that goes through Harbin because I thought this was going to be the first time I've seen this river not frozen over. But this is a real testament to just how cold Harbin actually can get because half of it is actually still frozen over and we are well into April. This river is actually a huge source of entertainment in the wintertime because this is basically the site of a massive fair. They've got dodgem cars going, they've got ice activities, they've got cars that are pulling you and doing donuts on the ice.
On the ice?
On the ice.
How thick does the ice get?
Oh, it's meters thick.
Wow.
Next stop, Dongyang Dajia, aka the Russian Street, where you'll find lots of stores selling Russian products as well as very European architecture.
It just seems so surreal. We're in China. This street looks like it could be in Europe. And we listen to Richard Marx, who's American, on piano.
And we're Australian.
And we're Australian.
But of course, here in Harbin, everyone just assumes we're Russian. It was actually on this road it came to my attention that Dad has never tried Tang Hulu before. Oh, here they have like a Bintang Hulu buffet. Actually, something you need to know about the Bintang Hulu in Harbin is they are next level. I'm talking candied chili, even candied fish. And last time I was here, I had candied latiao, which is like this spicy soy snack. But don't worry, today we're just gonna take it slow for Mum and Dad and go for the classic Hawthorn Tang Hulu. It's a variety of berry, but it's quite tart. It's like sweet and sour, which makes it perfect to go with this because it's not overwhelmingly sweet when you've got the sugar on the outside. Is there a pip inside?
I know, it's all crunchy. You know what it tastes like?
What?
It's a little bit like a, what do we have with kids? Apple?
Toffee apple.
Toffee
A
apple.
little bit like a toffee apple, yeah.
I don't have my Hawthorn technique yet.
You'll get there.
As with the Guobaorou, full respect. I tried to make these once. We have a girl at work who is, well, she studied in Harbin, and Amy actually suggested I make this for her birthday. It's really hard to make.
Did it work out?
Full respect. It did until it was out of the fridge for a few minutes and then it just went blah.
And of course, can't come to Harbin without checking out Saint Sophia's Church, which is a former Russian Orthodox church built in 1932. When I was here last winter, you could not see the floor. There were so many people taking photos here. But today, it looks a lot less busy. So let's take advantage of that, shall we? How do you feel like being a princess for the day?
I would love to be a princess for a day. I've always wanted to be a princess for a day.
Well, so have I. And last time I was here with my friend Xingyue, she got the most amazing photos taken with the church here. And I have to say, I did have my regrets about not doing it. So I thought we could go and find a photography place. It will not be hard. I anticipate as soon as we cross this road, to head into the area where the church is, someone's gonna come up to us being like, do you want to get photos? Do you want to get photos? Wow, even I didn't expect it to be this quick. Literally across the road and we have got out in, we are getting our photos taken. I'm excited for this. So what you may or may not know is underneath this entire church complex, you'll find a huge basement area full of dress-up photography stores.
I was not expecting that.
No.
This is just, wow.
So basically you arrive at the store, you find a dress you like, then you get your makeup done and then go upstairs where your photos will be taken. As you might expect, these kind of rental costume places can go really high in price. I've managed to negotiate quite a low price, but we are kind of restricted to
these outfits over here. This is the same one that Xingyue wore. Oh. She wore this one. This is definitely wearing the curtains. This is quite cute. Oh. Ooh.
What do you think?
Let's try it on. I think that's really nice.
Yeah, I'll get that one.
I decided to go for this one.
Here we go, guys. My outfit for the day. I love it. It's kind of giving the candlestick from Beauty and the Beast, but also Belle at the same time. Loving the frilled sleeves. It's fabulous. As for Mum's dress, I have not had the chance to even have a good look at it myself. As soon as we've left the dressing room, we've been shepherded into the makeup area. So Mum's currently getting her makeup done. Makeup is like 5 shades too white. 是不是有点太白了？
都是这个样子，你可以看一下别人，看完就美了。
I don't think it's quite my colour.
And I've been shown to the dad chair.
Dad's in the dad chair.
There was another dad here sitting. It's dad and handbags.
But it's not just makeup, it's a whole hair makeover too.
Mum's getting a wig. Oh my god, I look crazy. Gotta trust the process. Definitely some makeup application techniques I have not personally done. Like the glitter under the eye.
Glitter on the nose is very fun too.
Wow.
The crown I could get used to.
I don't know how I feel about this color. 它拍完了吗？旁边的。我可以用它的那个假发吗？我不喜欢。
Ah, that's better. The look was finished off with not 1, not 2, but 3 crowns. That's cool.
Here's Mum's final look. Here's Mum's dress. Whoa. I've never seen you look like this.
You never will again.
Next step is basically waiting for a photographer to pick us up.
Next thing we knew, it was time to pose. Guys, these photographers have the poses down. It almost felt like a choreographed dance. They have all the poses in their head, ready to instruct you where exactly to put your hands, how to tilt your head just so, and he even brought props. Needless to say, Dad found the whole thing hilarious.
And it's really a production line. It's not just us here, we've got layers and layers of people getting their photos taken. Wow. It's just the thing to do in Harbin.
We've just received the photos that we got taken in Harbin.
God, I'm scared.
And we're going to do a little live reaction to them here. Are you ready?
Oh, who's that gorgeous girl?
Your wife, John.
What a transformation.
The thing for me is the posing. It was always so dramatic.
Natural.
Like I would never pose like this in my normal life.
It's so hard to be a model. Is to do this and do that, move your shoulder forward. It was really hard.
It was really
I broke
hard.
a real sweat.
And he was breaking out in a sweat because you couldn't speak Chinese. So he was really trying
It was very
to communicate.
difficult.
Okay, number 2.
Oh, yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
These are gold. Oh wait, no.
Oh, that's right, the lantern.
The lantern.
The lantern. Of all the props, what the?
Sometimes a princess just needs a lantern. Wait, why are you checking your pulse?
Checking a double barrier.
What do you think?
Something for the bedroom.
Yeah.
What do you think of the outfit?
Looks great. I like it a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You've won a new car.
Yeah.
Nice.
Pigeon.
No, that's my hand.
It's like the bird.
Here's the bird.
It's the bird.
This bird. No, it's
It's so old. It's got little bits of fluff and
Bits of
stuff
fluff.
sticking all over. It's the sickest looking bird you'll ever see.
I saw even with the professional photos, so they've got huge ones on the side with models. They're holding the bird, and the bird looks.
we got
Oh, that's
a
a nice one.
group picture, which is nice. And we even got Dad in, which is a little bit, takes you out of the fantasy of being in. We've got us with our, period costumes, and you're there with your puffer.
With my puffer jacket and Amy's scarf.
It was a fun experience. But that is not the end of the photos. There's actually 5 more. It's taken about 15 days for those to be edited because they've completely photoshopped them. I don't actually really quite know what to expect. I haven't opened them up yet. Mum and Dad are already back in Australia by this stage. It's like weeks in the future. But I thought we could do a live reaction, so I'm just gonna call Mum now.
Hey, how's your Lego going? It looks really good.
Yeah, Lego's going good. You should see. Wait, actually, I'll show the camera as well. It's Dialk and I have a bit of an Easter tradition that we do Lego. This is mine this year so far. I'm doing like an orchid plant, and Dialk is doing the sorting hat.
You belong in Gryffindor.
Okay, I'm opening it up. Oh wow,
Oh, that's nice.
I look great.
You are really selling that lamp.
Oh, crazy. You're a snow princess. Can I get a copy?
A copy for your wallet, really?
Yes.
That's so sweet.
Okay. Let's do the next
Oh,
one.
wow, you have...
No wrinkles. Oh, I like that very much.
It's nice. I like how they've added the snow effect. I love how, like, glowing you are.
Lucky last.
Oh, that's nice one of us. Although they haven't photoshopped out my band-aid. They've photoshopped every wrinkle on both of our faces, but my band-aid is still there.
Oh, they left the Band-Aid on.
Of anything I would have liked to have been photoshopped of that day, it was the Band-Aid. It just was not giving the look. Just wanted to spare the audience from the stitches.
Did you have it on the other shots? Come have a look.
Yeah, they're on all of the shots. I have me in this Disney dress with this Band-Aid on my neck. But that was not the end of our day in Harbin. I've decided I absolutely love this makeup, so it's gonna become my whole new personality for the rest of this video, which is only one more food stop away. I'm taking mum and dad to another of Harbin's kind of specialties. I actually had it once before in Changchun. It's called Malachu, and it's basically this big communal hot pot where you can choose which skewers you want to dip in. It's super tasty, super local, and apparently it actually comes from Harbin. So let's check it out in its native environment. Look at this, we've got the place to ourselves. This is an experience made up of parts. So the first part is choosing what hot pot base you want. They've got less spicy, more spicy, extra spicy. He took one look at us and said, so mum and dad got this one, whereas I opted for the spice level 1 above. I mean, come on guys. Spiciness isn't usually something that Dongbei is known for, so it's kind of funny that this is so popular here in Harbin. And the next thing we do is come to this fridge and we choose our ingredients. For 1 stick, it's 1 kwai. Then your ingredients are submerged into your chili level of choice. Unlike at most hot pot places where they bring you a new hot pot base, it's communal here, but it's also part of the charm.
老板，你每天会宽一次这个锅底吗？还是
So as more people come and more ingredients are cooked, it actually gets more and more flavorful throughout the day. What I like about this place is that we're not the ones cooking here. Where it can get unsanitary is if you've got chopsticks and everyone is putting their own chopsticks into it, but he's in control of the whole cooking process.
I like how he's cooking because you know it's going to be cooked. One of the things with the hot pot, often you put the meat in and it's like, okay, is it ready to eat or should I eat it? And if you go too long, then it's too chewy.
What he's doing, he's taking out selectively what's ready. So those two are ready. Yep, so you can eat those. And then you can dip it into your sauce and eat it with the sauce. When it comes to the sauce, I followed the instructions from my first experience because that was super tasty. And here's a guide that you guys can use if you like. Basically a sesame sauce base. So you just remove your items from the skewer, you dip it in your sauce and you eat it.
Oh, that's spicy. The one he said was a little spice. It's got spice.
Well, mine is super spicy. Well, that's crazy spicy actually. Wow. I can't believe that the spiciest meal of 2025 is Harbin.
Oh boy. Oh.
So spicy. I had to bring in the big guns.
Whoa.
Is that big enough for you, John?
That's a big beer.
Mum, I want to introduce you to the wonders of Lu. This is one of my favorite Dongbei drinks, and it's especially good when you have spicy things. So it's usually what I have with Malachu when I put too much spice in it. It's amazing. It's like a peanut drink. Yeah, try it. It's so good with spice.
Oh, it is nice.
It's really
Good
good.
enough? Yeah. It's nutty, it's kind of reminiscent of soy milk, and it's sweet, and it just goes down a treat. Now that I've coated my insides with peanut juice, I am ready for more spice. Check out this one. I got a tofu skin on the outside, and then the sea tomorrow mushrooms on the inside. Put it all in my bowl there, mix it all together. So it's kind of I guess, a little bit of a mix between Malatung, hot pot, and skewers.
I'm rethinking this decision. I've got beef wrapped around chilies, and this is already quite spicy. It's pretty nice, actually.
That's a jalapeno?
The jalapeno is actually a lot milder than what they cooked it in.
Another thing about Malachu is it also has these noodles that you can get. Basically, they cook the noodles in the hot pot and even serve it with a big spoon of the soup itself. Then you can just dip your noodles into your sauce. It is so delicious.
我们也可以来一份那个面条吗？冷面。
Not too sure why they're called cold noodles, to be honest. Here are our cold noodles, which are actually very hot. So basically, you just take some and put it in our sauce there as well. So spicy, but so satisfying. From what I can detect under the spice levels, these noodles are really delicious. I mean, the noodles themselves are just nice and chewy. I may have made the decision to come here with my makeup, but I don't think I'm leaving with it. I'm literally sweating it off as we speak. If you can't really manage spice, I'd say go for the least spicy option or don't come here at all.
And don't put spice in your sauce.
Here's another tip, don't rub your nose. My nose is on fire right now.
But get a beer, because it's huge.
Very fast food here. We have finished in and out in 20 minutes. How many skewers do we have? Because that's how we decide how much we actually will be paying. On my side, I thought I had more, but It's looking like 6 skewers. That's 6 kwai. That's $1.
Got 6.
You've got 6 too, okay?
I've got 7.
That's 19 kwai. That brings us to the end of our Dongbei day trip here in Harbin. Have you liked it?
Oh,
I
great.
loved it. It's been so much fun.
So much fun. We've seen iced over rivers.
In April, which is
In
crazy.
April, we'll walk down the main drag, communal lunches. We've had Guobaorou, you think
Best Guobaorou of my life.
ever.
I've come away from the experience, I've done some thinking, and it was the best Guobaorou of my life. Like, I would really recommend that place. It was so good.
And the girls had makeup and dressed up like princesses.
Amy's is still on mine. I happily took off.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for next week because we are heading to Beijing, and I think it's time that I really challenge my parents.
What do you mean, really challenged?
Well, you haven't really been challenged yet.
You first. You first.
So stay tuned, guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye.